Hey, Amelia, you gotta hear this. Don't you think it's way too harsh to get called out for just one day of skipping work? There's no way I can deal with a company like that. I don't even get the point of those morning meetings, and I totally tune out of my boss's nagging. Honestly, I'm over it. I mean, let's be real. I don't want to work in the first place, like, at all. Don't you think life's about putting yourself first? Zero stress is the goal. So, I was wondering, could you maybe take care of me for a bit? Just for a little while, I swear. So this is what left speechless really feels like, huh? What exactly are you trying to say here? I mean, we're family, right? Sisters are supposed to help each other out in times like this. You quit on your own and now you're asking for help just because it's convenient for you? Hey, I tried, okay? Every morning I put on my makeup, headed to work, and occasionally even showed my boss some respect. That's literally just the bare minimum of being an adult. And hitting your limit after just 1 month? That's way too fast. That just means I'm really sensitive, you know? Like, I've got a glass heart or something. Anyway, doesn't your company have any remote work I could do? I was thinking it'd be nice to just chill and work from home. You're seriously pushing it. People get remote jobs because they've earned trust. Well, if you're in my corner, I'm pretty sure it'll all work out, don't you agree? Don't make it sound so easy. If I recommend you, it's my reputation on the line. I can't just do that carelessly. Come on, here we go again. You've always been such a stick in the mud, you know that? You should loosen up a little. I'm not really open to life advice from someone who says they don't want to work. Oh, then how about this? Could you lend me some money? I mean, I can't pay rent this month, so if you could wire me something, that'd be a lifesaver. Hold on a second. You haven't even paid me back from last time, right? And this time, it's totally on you. Wow, you're really nitpicky, huh? Come on, we're family. It's just a little favor, you know? You say just a little, but those little things keep piling up, and you don't even notice. Fine then, whatever. I don't need your help. I'll be just fine on my own. Yeah, heard that one before. But this time, I'm serious. I'm not lifting a finger to help you anymore. Whatever. I won't ask you for anything ever again. But once you find out how bad things get for me, you're totally going to regret this. Hey, Amelia. Thanks for letting me crash today. Really appreciate you taking me in on such short notice. You're seriously the best sister ever. Sorry for just showing up out of nowhere like that, but honestly, I was kind of blown away. Your place is so clean and huge. It's like something out of a magazine. Seriously, you showing up out of nowhere is not great for my heart. When the doorbell rang, I never imagined it'd be you, Sophia. If you'd at least given me a heads up, I could have mentally prepared or, cleaned up a bit. Please, next time, just let me know in advance. Well, I was having lunch nearby with a friend and it suddenly hit me, so I figured I'd just drop by. I didn't mean anything by it really, but I'm actually glad I came. I thought I was just going to peek in and head out. I had no idea you lived in a high-rise like this. It was such a shock. I got all hyped up. Honestly, it feels like you've totally leveled up from the rest of us. I was totally blown away. You really do have an eye for things, don't you? When you say it like that, all sarcastic, it's kind of hard to take as a compliment. Yeah, Kyle works for a big company, but this place is something we decided on together. We split the rent evenly. It's not like we're pretending to be rich. We're just being practical and planning ahead. I wish you wouldn't judge just by how it looks. What? You split the rent? You're seriously such a goody-goody. Isn't that usually the guy's job to cover everything? If it were me, I'd totally let him take care of it. But I guess that's just you. You've always had that sense of responsibility and you hate burdening people. It's like you're weirdly put together in a way that probably makes your life harder. If anything, you're way too dependent on people. You rely on others for literally everything. Speaking of rent, I heard our parents are still paying it for you. Ah, so that got out too. Wow, kind of embarrassing you found out. I mean, yeah, I'm technically working now, but it's my first time living alone, and there's just so much to cover. I figured leaning on them a bit at the start wouldn't hurt, right? I really thought you were finally living on your own, but if our parents are still covering the bills, what's the point? Living independently means handling everything that comes with it. You seriously need to grow up and take full responsibility. But doing it all by myself sounds super overwhelming and stressful. I'm not built for that kind of pressure. What's so wrong with leaning on family a little? I appreciate it, and I swear I'll pay them back eventually. Just don't be so uptight about it. You really haven't changed at all, have you? All right, whatever. Let's just drop it. Yeah. Anyway, your place. That was honestly insane. The second I walked in, the whole vibe was just stylish, but especially that shelf with all those bags lined up. That totally blew me away. I've only ever seen a display like that in magazines or TV shows. I almost pulled out my phone to snap a pic. Oh, that? Those are things I bought for myself. Little rewards for special occasions or when I hit a big goal. Wow. I'm seriously jealous. I didn't think you bought them yourself. I totally thought they were all gifts from Kyle. You must be making good money. I seriously respect that. Hey, can I ask for something kind of bold? Do you think maybe you could give me just one of those bags? Wait, what? Are you actually serious right now? Come on! It's just one out of so many. You've got tons, and if you want more, you can just go buy another one, right? Plus, if you ask Kyle, he'd probably treat you to another fancy one anyway. So why not share just one with your little sister? You've pulled that kind of line on me so many times, but I'm not falling for it this time. Even as a joke, asking for someone else's stuff like it's no big deal is seriously out of line. You've always had a habit of wanting whatever I had and finding a way to take it, but that's not happening today. If you want something, go work for it and buy it yourself. Each of those bags has a story behind it, something I picked out and bought to mark a moment that meant something to me. When you judge them just by how flashy they look, it kind of stings. Hearing you say, just give me one like it's nothing, makes it feel like none of that matters. So no, I'm not giving any of them away. They're part of something I'm proud of. Wow, so you're really not giving one up. You're so lame. You're always so uptight, going on and on with your rules and principles. You could cut me some slack for once. You've never been the flexible type, have you? Honestly, I always thought that stubborn streak of yours was kind of a turn-off. I don't even get how Kyle fell for you. Excuse me? What did you just say? Calling someone stingy to their face? Maybe it's time you learn there are lines you don't cross. All right. I'll drop the whole bag thing. If they mean that much to you, I won't push it. But in that case, maybe I'll just go after Kyle instead. What? Hold on a second. Even as a joke, that's not something you get to say. Are you actually serious right now? Well, it just seems easier that way. Asking Kyle for a bag would probably be faster, you know? Don't even start. Treating someone's fiancé like he's some prize you can snatch is disgusting. What the hell are you thinking, saying something like that? Come on, I was kidding. Don't get so worked up. You're way too serious. You've always been like that. No sense of humor. Everyone used to say that, remember? Yeah, but coming from you, it doesn't sound like a joke. You actually look like you meant it, And even if you were just messing around, you seriously crossed the line. Kyle and I care about each other. We've built real trust. So even if you're family, you don't get to make careless jokes like that. Yeah, I got it. You don't have to be so harsh about it. I know where the line is. It's just, you get all serious so fast, it kind of throws me off. When did you even become this all business, no fun person? You'd probably enjoy life more if you loosened up a bit. But seriously, I'm jealous. You've got this great boyfriend, a super stylish condo, and all those designer bags. That's literally the dream. I want a life like that too. Yeah, I should probably get it together and start looking for my soulmate. If I keep letting you stay one step ahead, I'm never going to live it down. That's fine and all, but before that, maybe try supporting yourself without relying on mom and dad first. It's okay to dream, but don't use that as an excuse to avoid reality. Anyway, it's getting late. I'll head out now. Next time, don't just show up out of nowhere. Let me know ahead of time. Seriously, if you're coming by again, make sure you tell me first. Kyle, I've been trying to reach you a few times. Can you please just pick up? Where are you right now? And why were you coming out of our condo with Sophia? I want an answer, now.
Wow, wait, Amelia? You came back right at that time? I can't believe that. Wait, no. Don't tell me. Did you see us?
Yeah, I saw everything, clear as day. The two of you walking out of her front door side by side, all cozy and casual in the middle of the day. I happened to realize this morning that I forgot my smart key, so I figured I'd swing by during lunch and grab it from home. And that's when I saw you and Sophia, just standing there in front of the building looking completely at ease. Honestly, I didn't want to believe it. You left the house in your usual suit this morning, right? So what? Were you pretending to go to work the whole time?
No, wait. I know it might have looked that way, but it's not what you think. So this morning, my boss suddenly called me out of the blue, and he was like, "You've been overworking lately, so I'm forcing you to take a day off." Just totally dumped it on me. I swear, it wasn't my decision. So I figured I'd just chill at home for a bit. And then, Sophia suddenly messaged me. She said she really needed someone to talk to. It was so last minute, I didn't know how to say no. It sounded serious, and I really wanted to be there for her. I honestly thought it'd be just a quick chat.
I see. Chat, huh? So it was something she felt she couldn't bring to her own sister and instead needed to come to her sister's fiancé?
It was, kind of something she needed a guy's perspective on, you know? She said it was about her boyfriend, like she's going through some stuff. There are things girls might feel weird talking about with other girls, right? She made it sound like I can't talk to my sister about this, and I just wanted to be supportive. That's really all it was. Plus, she said crowded places like cafes make her nervous, and it'd be easier to talk in a quiet setting. Since no one was home, I figured our place would be more comfortable. I wasn't trying to pull anything shady. I invited her over purely to listen and help her out.
Well, I see. All right, I get what you're saying. But even after hearing all that, there's still something that really bothers me. I don't care if she's family. Having another woman alone with you in our condo, especially right before the wedding, that's just careless, don't you think? Think about how it could appear or how someone else might react if they came across it. I just feel like you weren't thinking it through.
Seriously? Are you overthinking it a bit? I mean, it's Sophia we're talking about. She knows we're engaged. There's no way anything weird would happen. It was just me being a good listener, that's all. And she's your sister. She's practically family to be, right? The idea that I'd try something with her, that really stings. Makes me feel like you don't trust me at all.
Just because she's my sister doesn't make the situation automatically safe. Especially not with the way Sophia's been acting lately. I can tell she's paying way too much attention to you. Even if you didn't do anything wrong, you can't control how someone else feels or why they're getting close to you. That's exactly why I'm worried. So I'm asking you, please don't let this kind of thing happen again. I'm not okay with you inviting her over anymore. This isn't just logic. It's how I feel.
Huh? Are you serious right now? You're talking like I actually did something wrong. It feels like I just got caught cheating or something. Why are you so quick to doubt me? Have you ever actually trusted me, even once? I was just trying to be good to your family, you know? That's exactly why I wanted to be there for Sophia and hear her out.
I know you meant well, but that's why I need you to think about how you go about doing those things. Like maybe I could have been there too. Or at the very least, if you had given me a heads up, I wouldn't have felt so blindsided.
So what? This all boils down to you just not trusting me at all, huh? If everything I do gets second-guessed, then what's the point of being together? Honestly, what you just said kind of stung.
Wait, hold on a second. I was just trying to be honest about how I felt. Was it really that bad? Did I say something so awful?
I bet Sophia's going to feel terrible too. She trusted me enough to come talk, and now her sister's basically banning her from the condo. I'm stuck right in the middle of this whole mess, and she's the type who actually wears her heart on her sleeve. If you push her away like that, she might totally shut down for good. Man, I was just trying to help someone out, and now everything's tense and awkward. This whole thing killed my mood. I'm going out to eat or something. So much for a peaceful day off.
Sophia, why aren't you answering your phone? There's something urgent I need to talk to you about. Sophia, what the hell is going on? You better start explaining. Huh? What? Where's this coming from? Now seriously the worst time. I've got a packed schedule over here, okay? Like, I'm actually in the middle of something and can't deal with your drama right now. I haven't even had time to check WhatsApp, so I really don't have the bandwidth for whatever this is. Oh, I see. Lunch with Kyle must have been so important. Sounds like you were having some kind of high-stakes meeting. What? Wait a second. You're not saying you saw us, are you? That's exactly what I'm saying. Crystal clear. I spotted you two at the cafe by the station, sitting way too close for comfort. I couldn't believe my eyes, but no matter how many times I looked, it was definitely you and Kyle, no mistake. And after that, I tried calling him over and over again, but he never answered. His phone was off the whole time. It was so sketchy. I had no choice but to text you instead. Wow, so you did see us. Jesus, that's kind of embarrassing. I didn't think you saw that much. But hey, maybe it's actually good timing. So, did you catch the part where I fed Kyle some cake? I did this thing where I asked him to open his mouth, and a few people around us glanced over. Guess you were one of them, huh? Are you serious right now? You actually did that? That's insane. What the hell were you thinking? Oh, come on. It was just sharing dessert. Why are you freaking out? And for the record, he asked for a bite. He was seriously adorable in that moment. That cool, composed version of Kyle, he totally dropped that and gave me the sweet, playful look. How could I not get butterflies? Do you even hear yourself? Flirting with your sister's fiancé? Are you kidding me? Feeding him like that? There are lines, Sophia. Basic human decency kind of lines. And you never even mentioned anything about having lunch with him. Why were you meeting in secret? What were you hiding from me? Having lunch with my fiancé behind my back? Feeding each other sweets like it's totally normal? What kind of person does that? Okay, chill out. You're seriously overreacting. You're full on red in the face right now. It's kind of scary. Honestly, the way you're freaking out is kind of funny. The way you're acting is so out there that it's hard for me to accept you. You were probably putting on a whole show for everyone at the cafe. Of course I'm mad. I warned you before, didn't I? I told you to keep your distance from Kyle, and I meant it. But here you are again, sneaking around behind my back, meeting him in secret. How is that even remotely okay? What were you thinking, pulling something so reckless? Oh, that? Yeah, I already heard about it. Kyle told me. He claimed you told him to skip inviting me to your condo, so this time we met outside. If anything, we were respecting your boundaries. You should be thanking us. What? You seriously think that was your way of being considerate? That completely misses the point. You seriously blow up over everything. It's exhausting. If you keep clinging that tight, Kyle's going to get tired of it. People who lash out based on pure emotion just end up pushing everyone away, you know? Try being a little more chill for once. Don't even start. The last person I'm taking advice from is someone who's selfish and totally oblivious. What you're doing clearly crosses the line. It's not even close to normal behavior. Why do you think you're in the right here? Was that whole I need advice thing just a lie too? Let me guess. It was just an excuse to get close to him, wasn't it? Oh wow. Busted, huh? Well, it worked. I got close to him and I won. Sorry for stealing your perfect boyfriend, but turns out he likes me more than he likes you. What did you just say? He's always so sweet to me, and he actually listens when I talk. But lately, he hasn't really been that sweet to you, has he? That's just because of what happened recently. Things are still tense between us. Nope, that's not it. Kyle's into me now. That's why he stopped caring about you. No, that can't be true. We're engaged. Sorry, but it's true. Just yesterday, we had dinner at a fancy restaurant. Kyle said he can't wait to marry me. You and Kyle are both disgusting. That's enough. Let me speak with him. Now, I want to talk to him. Just the two of us. Oh? You're officially breaking up with him? Well, if that's the case, I guess I can lend him back to you. But in return, I'm going on a shopping spree with his black card. Wait, Kyle gave you his card? I mean, duh. He works for a big company. He's top tier. Of course he's got a black card. It's like the ultimate status symbol. And with this baby, I can buy whatever I want, no limit. What? Once we're married, that card will be all mine. Wow, I can't wait. Anyway, while you two are having your little breakup talk, I'm going to go shopping. I'm going to swipe the hell out of this black card. That card's just black. That's it. Huh? What are you even talking about? I'm saving you the embarrassment before you go make a total fool of yourself. Fingers crossed, you get that designer bag using that simple card that someone jazzed up with a Sharpie. Excuse me? If you try shopping with that fake painted over card, I think the cashier's going to laugh you right out of the store. Or worse, maybe they'll think you're sketchy and call security. Wait a second, what are you talking about? What do you mean it's just painted black? That black card Kyle always carries? Is it seriously fake? Yeah, because he's nowhere near rich enough to have a real one. Sure, he's got a solid job at a big company and he looks elite. But in real life, the guy's a total mess. He kept falling for shady investment scams and burning through his savings. What? That's the first I've ever heard of it? Well, of course it is. Even losers have their pride. He'd never admit he's broke to a girl he's trying to impress. No way! And because of that inflated pride, he's all about appearances. To hide the fact that he's broke, he only spends on a few flashy brand name items. And that black credit card, he literally spray painted it. No way! I mean, seriously? That kind of fake flex is just pathetic. But you didn't notice at all, did you? You actually believed he was living large. It's pathetic, yeah, but looks like it worked. The card is just a spray-painted, useless hunk of plastic. Wait, useless? It doesn't even work? But he paid with that card all the time. Even yesterday he said, "Don't worry, I got this," and paid with it. But did you actually watch him do the whole transaction? Huh? Did you ever really see him insert that DIY black card and use it at the register from start to finish? Well, I mean, not exactly. It's like kind of a thing, right? Girls don't hover during payment. I usually stepped away and pretended to go to the restroom. So you didn't see it. Most likely, while you weren't looking, he swapped it out for a real card. No way! If you want a pathetic guy like that, go ahead and take him. We agreed once we were married, no more getting sucked into dumb investment scams. That's why I trusted him. That's why I got engaged. And now this? Another betrayal? Yeah, whatever feelings I had for him, they're gone. I don't believe you. That black card has to be real. He has to have money. I know he does. Wait, you're still trusting Kyle? Of course I am. This is all your setup. You've been planning this from the start. I knew it. Exposing his real self at the perfect moment? Way too convenient. You've been feeding me all these shady stories just to push me away, haven't you? You wanted to shake my trust in him, so I'd back off. You've been manipulating everything behind the scenes. Then at the end, you played cool like, "Oh, I knew it all along," and just slide right in and marry him like nothing happened. That's your plan, isn't it? Wow, how did you even come to that conclusion? I didn't steal anything. I just told you the truth. But Kyle gave you that bag, didn't he? That expensive-looking one? There's no way you could afford that yourself. I totally thought it was a gift. You had all those bags lined up in your place, all those designer brands. Anyone would have thought the same. They were all spotless, so polished. They looked super expensive. If you can afford all that, then obviously Kyle has money. How else could you get them? Nope. I picked out and bought every single one of those myself. He doesn't even know the difference between brands. There's no way he could have chosen a decent one as a gift. Wait, seriously? So all those bags were out of your own pocket? For real? You're saying Kyle never bought you even one of them? Unbelievable! Isn't that like a basic boyfriend thing? If someone doesn't have the money, then maybe expecting that kind of thing is the actual problem. I don't rely on anyone else. If I want something, I earn it and buy it myself. Anniversaries, promotions, little rewards for working hard. I make a decent salary, so I don't think there's anything wrong with treating myself. Wait, hold on. You make that much? That's not fair. Wait, then that fancy condo too? Yeah, that place is under my name. I'm the one who signed the lease, and I pay the bigger share of the rent. On Kyle's income alone, there's no way we could afford to live there. He's trying in his own way, sure, but to be honest, I can't rely on him to cover everything. And he does have a bit of an ego to keep up. So, wait, that whole sparkling lifestyle? You're the one who built that? I thought if I married Kyle, I'd automatically get that kind of life. Now it just feels like the future I was hoping for totally crumbled. That life you imagined, it wasn't real. It only existed in your head. You're free to dream, but it's time to face reality. You can have Kyle. I'll send him over to your place, so pack your things and get ready. I can even ship everything over right now. Wait, hold on. This isn't how it was supposed to go. And if he's actually broke, I seriously can't deal with that. Sorry, I think I need to rethink this whole thing. Don't be too harsh on him. Sure, he's all talk sometimes, but I think he really did care about you. He showed way more passion toward you than he ever did with me. Maybe it's not too late. If you still want to, take care of him. Just don't end up regretting it. Anyway, good luck.
Amelia, please, just pick up the phone. I really need to talk to you. Please, just hear me out. I'm sorry I cheated. I apologize. Just don't leave me. I'm coming over right now. Please, let me back in.
Oh, please. It's way too late for apologies. You're my fiancé and you went after my sister. I can't stand you anymore.
No way.
You liked her enough to keep seeing her even after I told you to stop, right? Well, now you're free. Go, be happy with Sophia. I even sent all your stuff to her place.
Don't say that. I can't do this. I can't live with her. That place is a total dumpster. I swear, I can't survive in a house like that.
Wait, a dumpster?
Yeah, I went to Sophia's place, and it was unbelievably filthy. She can't cook or clean at all. Trash was stacked high, and bugs were scuttling across the walls everywhere.
Wow, that's worse than I imagined. She's always been spoiled by her parents. I knew she wasn't good at chores, but I didn't think it was that bad.
I can't do this anymore. Just one night here and I broke out in hives.
Well, that's rough.
Please, I'm begging you. Let me come back to you, Amelia. I was wrong. I want to come back to you. I swear I'll never betray you again. I'll make you happy if we get married.
Yeah, no, I don't believe you. And I'm perfectly happy on my own, thanks.
No way.
Before you even try to explain yourself to me, you should probably apologize to the credit card company first. I got curious and looked it up. Apparently, painting over a card counts as tampering. It's clearly listed as a violation in their policy.
Wait, are you serious? Is that actually true? Amelia, come on. That's going too far, don't you think?
Nope, I'm dead serious. I was curious, so I called the company and asked. They told me painting or altering a card is definitely against the rules, so I went ahead and reported it.
What? Are you kidding? You actually did that? What the hell is wrong with you? There was no need to blow it up like this. Reporting me over some paint? That's just insane. Do you know what this'll do to me? I'll be humiliated.
Humiliated? You care about that now? You brought this on yourself. Fake status, fake wealth, all for show. I just told the truth. Based on what I reported, they said that card was a clear violation. They'll probably cancel it and notify you within a few days. And since it's considered unauthorized tampering, they'll mark it on your record, which means you're getting blacklisted. They told me you won't be able to get another card from them under your name.
No way. I've already missed a bunch of payments lately, and if I can't use my card, I'm seriously screwed. I was planning to apply with a different company, but now no one's going to approve me. What the hell am I supposed to do now?
They said that info might get shared with other companies too. The rep told me credit history doesn't just reset overnight. You might want to get used to living on cash for the rest of your life. At the very least, your black card high roller fantasy is over.
No, that's impossible. I seriously can't live without a credit card. Rent, utilities, everything comes out of that account. I'm completely screwed.
Maybe it's time you understood the weight of what you've done. You lied to people, faked your image, and now you're paying the price. If this teaches you anything about consequences, then good. Not that I think you'll actually learn.
Amelia, please. I'm begging you. Just cancel the report. I swear, I'll never pull this kind of crap again.
Too late. The process is done and even I can't undo it now. And honestly, shouldn't you be begging someone else? I have no reason, no obligation, and no feelings left to clean up your mess. And don't get it twisted. I'm not your mom. I'm not your manager. From now on, take responsibility for your own actions. That's what being an adult means, right? Well then, good luck out there in the real world. You're going to need it. Some time passed and I eventually heard about what happened to Sophia through a mutual acquaintance. Apparently, she's still living with Kyle in that trash-filled apartment. Though honestly, I'm not even sure you could call that living. Sophia, who couldn't even handle basic chores, was suddenly told to be independent. There's no way she could manage. Our parents cut off her rent support too, so now she's juggling part-time jobs. During the day, she's at a supermarket, and at night, she's working in a bar. But wherever she goes, she apparently gets fired right away for being selfish and uncooperative. Not surprising. She was caught playing on her phone during shifts, saying stuff like, "I'm tired. Can I go home now?" After Kyle got blacklisted and couldn't rent a place on his own, they scrambled to keep living together. But once real life hit, she started crying. "I can't do this unless you clean." Now Kyle wakes up at 5 a.m. to take out the trash and spends his nights scrubbing the floors while fighting off bugs. Kind of hard not to laugh picturing my ex-fiancé like that. Later, Sophia's boss at one of her jobs found her social media account. It was full of posts like, "The customers here are gross, and I can't fake a smile for some booze-stinking old dude." She was fired on the spot. Her account blew up with backlash, and even the bar's regulars started complaining. She deleted the account, but her name had already spread. Now I hear she can't even pass a job interview anywhere. After that, she called our parents crying, saying she can't work in this town anymore. But her dad told her, "Don't expect a single cent. You're not my daughter." And our mom added, "If you're coming home, use the back door." And just like that, she was completely cut off from her family. Couldn't have happened to a more deserving person. As for me, I finally got my peaceful life back. Living alone isn't so bad, actually. I feel a sense of lightness in both my surroundings and my mind. It's great to be able to concentrate on my work once more.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.